The Pachyderm House, Australia House, Austin Blues Barbecue if you're hungry, the short walk to Habitat Africa, Hoofed Animals, and the Aardvark House. The first exhibit on this leg of the journey in Great Bear Wilderness. This is a bison exhibit on your left-hand side. When it's really hot and sunny like this, they tend to be over on the other side of the hill. So make sure to visit Great Bear Wilderness to see our amazing bison, amazing bears, and
Jaden.
our eagles. You will also learn about climate change. I'm going to give you a trivia question about climate change to see what you folks already know. Climate change affects polar bears by A, melting ice caps they hunt upon, B, shrinking their habitat, C, making it hard to find food, or D, all of the above.
Why do you have to put Christy fence over there?
It is, of course, D, all of the above. Make sure to visit our polar bears here at the Brookfield Zoo. Their names are Aussie, Hudson, and Anana. We also have Mexican gray wolves in our Regenstein woods. We are now entering Habitat Africa. Can you folks tell me how many neck bones a giraffe has? How many bones are in that big, long neck? Do they have 10? Do they have 15? Do they have 7? Or do they have 20? They have 7 neck bones. They have the same number of neck bones that we human beings have. They're just quite a bit larger than ours. We have a brand new baby giraffe and a fairly young giraffe who is a few months old. His name is Dave. So be sure to visit the giraffe in Habitat Africa. Coming up on your left-hand side, you can see our water bucks. Their names are Stevie, Dana, and Piper. Only male water bucks have horns, so how many male water bucks do we have? We have one. His name is Stevie. He's laying underneath that fallen tree there. We also have Abby Ostrich, who's in the smack dab middle. That's usually where you can find her. Abby has an impressive wingspan of 6 feet, and she loves to swim. The ostrich is the largest and heaviest of the flightless birds. And that is Bo, the Red River hog right there. He kind of looks like a pig, but he is a rusty red color, and he has a straight tail, not a curly corkscrew tail. Now, usually in the yard on your right-hand side, that is where Nikili resides. Nikili is a black rhino. So make sure you head on over here because it is worth a walk to see Nikili. We also have Layla and Jimma. Now, this is the entrance to our Pachyderm House. You cannot enter from the other side, so if you want to go to the Pachyderm House, this is how you enter it. On the other side of the Pachyderm House, that's where you can find our lowland tapirs in their pool. On this side, we have our pygmy hippos. That's Obessa laying in the mud there. On your right. And next door, we have another pygmy hippo. Her name is Adele. That's Adele with 2 L's, not Adele like the singer. Completely different. Now, Obessa here weighs 620 pounds. That's about the size of a prized pig. Whereas a big Nile River hippo would be about the size of a small truck. Now, a lot of people confuse them with young or juvenile hippos. These are fully grown, mature, pygmy hippos. Now, they are pachyderm, so they have thick skin and do not have sweat glands. So, Obessa is laying in the mud to keep herself cool. On your left-hand side, you can see our 2 new warthogs. They're both female, and they're about 1 year old. There they are laying in the back in the shade. If you've seen the movie The Lion King, Pumbaa is a warthog, so we like to say that these are Pumbaa's cousins. The warts on their faces are actually fatty deposits used for protection from injuries during their boxing matches. These girls love to box. They protect their faces from injuries. Their tusks are actually overgrown inside their teeth. Now, the Australia House was closed for quite some time while we did some renovations. It is open now with air conditioning. As you folks already know, it is quite a warm day. If you're looking to cool down, the Australia House is the perfect place to do so while you take a look at our bats, wombats, and the echidnas. In the first yard of the Australia House here, look to your right, and we may be able to see some of our western gray kangaroos. Can you folks tell me what a baby kangaroo is called? They're called a joey, whether they are male or female. They are born about the size of a jelly bean. They make their journey up to their mother's couch, where they stay and develop for quite some time. Let's look to our left and see if we can find our Przewalski horses. They may be in the other yard. The zookeepers switch their yards around to give the animals a change of scenery. Our Przewalski horses' names are May and Olivia. They are the oldest species of wild horse in existence. They suffered from overhunting and are probably extinct in the wild. Everyone needs to have a seat. Everyone needs to sit down. Thank you so much. So the Przewalski horses, I know we can't see them, but they're still very interesting. They come from Western Europe, China, and Mongolia. You will not be able to miss our camels coming up on your left-hand side as we pass these bushes. Their names are Socrates and Christina. As you can probably guess, Christina is our female, Socrates is our male. Can you folks tell me the difference between a Bactrian camel and a dromedary camel? There's actually a pretty cool trick. The Bactrian camel has two humps, which look like a letter B for Bactrian. Dromedary camels have one hump, which looks like the capital letter D for dromedary. We need all children sitting and facing forward. So these camels change up their look twice a year. In the summer they're quite bald, and in the wintertime they have a long shaggy coat. That is because these camels come from the Gobi Desert, where in the wintertime temperatures drop all the way down to negative 30 degrees. And in the summertime they skyrocket all the way back to up to 120 degrees. So a fashion change is in order. Now on your right hand side you can see our emus. That is turkey and dill. Emus are very interesting because the males actually take care of the young. The males build the nest and the female will tear it up if she does not like it right in front of his face. He has to rebuild the nest over and over and over again until she uproots, and then she leaves. He takes care of the young. These are the second largest of the flightless birds. Ostriches are the largest, then emus, then the cassowaries. Now they are flightless because they have dense bones, whereas other birds have porous or hollow bones. They have bones like we have. And this is our north station. Again, in this area we have butterflies, the carousel, Awesome Blues Barbecue, the North Gate, Stuffed Animal Kingdom, Australia House, Short Walk to Habitat Africa, where you can see Dave and his new baby sibling. Cooked animals, Aardvark House, short walk up the road and to the right to the Pachyderm House. If you're staying on board, please stay seated as you board other guests. And if you are leaving us here, folks, I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day at the Brookfield Zoo.
What do you want to do? All right, then let's get up.
I want